Welcome back, heathens. I want to make this video talking about the gods. And I want to talk about the gods in a sense of like the belief in the gods and how we actually view the gods. Because there's a lot of people that think that like, oh, we literally believe in the gods as like human beings, like physical forces. And I've had people say like you legit believe that the world was created out of your myth body and that the gods are literal beings, like in a human sense, like a material being. And I wanna just fully grasp it just in case you're new to this page or you wanna get into Nordic Germanic paganism and you wanna start worshipping gods like Odin and Thor and so forth, but you don't understand it, you don't understand like how it all works. Or you might have been a Nordic Germanic pagan and you left because believing that the gods are literal beings and like the world was created out of a giant's body is just stupid. And I understand that like now we live in a more scientific age. It is fucking stupid to believe that this earth was created out of a giant's body and that the gods are literal human being type things. So I'm hoping to help yous best understand how we view the gods, or more importantly, how I view the gods. And I think a lot of Nordic Germanic pagans will agree with how we view the creation story and how we view the gods to actually be. So hopefully you watch the whole video. It might be a long one because it's gonna be a lot of detail. It's nothing that you can do in 3 minutes. So first thing is the gods. What do we believe about the gods? Do we believe the gods are literal beings? Like, do we believe they're literal being? Like, do we believe Thor is a literal being? Like fucking like, and he literally, makes it thunder. That the whole reason why we have a thunderstorm is because Thor is beating his hammer or riding across the sky in his chariot, and because of the sparks of the chariot it's making a thunderstorm. Do us as North pagans and North Germanic pagans, do we literally believe that is the reason why we have a thunderstorm? No. No, we don't believe like every time we have a thunderstorm we're not going, yes, Thor is running across the sky or Thor is beating his hammer and that's why we have a thunderstorm. No, you understand that as Norwegian pagans, we're animistic. I don't want to fully get into what animism is because I just make the video longer. So just go on Google and type in what is animism and it will give you a good explanation. But when we look at a thunderstorm, we're not saying that's literally the god Thor making it happen. We recognize that that thunderstorm has a spirit, it has an energy to it, it has an essence or whatever you want to call it. It has an energy. When you see a thunderstorm, you can feel the energy, the primal energy of the roar through the sky. Joe, you can feel it. You look at a thunderstorm, you go, wow, like how primal and how like there's just a pure energy that vibrates through it. So it has an energy, it has a spirit. It's an element. Everything on this earth is an element. Like the heat in the sky, the fucking thunderstorm, whatever it may be of nature. Because a thunderstorm is just a force of nature. It's an element. So when we connect the god Thor to that to the thunderstorm, we're saying that he is connected to that element. We're not saying that he fully is making it happen because we know the scientific reason of why a thunderstorm happens. We're just saying that Thor is connected to the element of thunder. So how do we view the gods? Do we view the gods as like a human being? No, we don't. We view the gods in my opinion, as how I view them is invisible, conscious energies. That is all the gods are. The energies. They are forces of nature and society. They are conscious, invisible energies. Sorry. Right. So people will pick up books like the Poetic and the Prose Edda or something, and they'll read the stories of the god, and they'll be like, but the poetic Edda and the Prose Edda, they view the gods as like more human beings. You got to understand the Poetic and the Prose Edda was written by Christians in Iceland, so there's gonna be a bit of bias. So we don't literally view the gods as human beings. What we do as human beings when we can't fully understand something, our brain can't fully understand something. So what do? We put it in an anthropomorphic way. We anthropomorphize the gods. So basically we dumb them down because we can't fully understand the true nature of Odin or the true nature of Thor and the rest of the gods and goddesses. We fully cannot comprehend that type of divinity. So because we can't comprehend it, we dumb it down, we put it in an anthropomorphic way so we can best understand the nature and the roles of the gods in Midgard, in the world. So, and that's what we did with the creation story. Do we believe that the world was literally created out Ymir's body, out of a giant's body? No, we do not. Our ancestors just took the creation, how we viewed the world to be, that before everything there was just darkness, nothing existed, there was a great void, and then all the energies, cold and hot, heat, they came together, energy came together, and then it came together and then shit happened. Right. That's what our ancestors believed in. But why we put Ymir's body there and all this, we took something like the creation and we just made a badass story out of it just so the people in our times can best understand it. That's what it is. We take the gods, conscious, invisible energies, forces of nature and society, and then we put them in an anthropomorphic way so we can best understand them and connect to them. We took the creation and we put it in a badass story so we can best grasp what people are explaining, because not everyone can fully grasp it. So we don't believe the gods are actual human beings. They are conscious, invisible forces of society and nature. That's all they are.